Curious to know from you guys, so like toss it into the chat as well, and like pose this question to you, Adam. We've kind of talked about it a little bit, but I don't know if we've given our definitive answer as to what it is. If we don't go out and we don't get anybody at all, like Freddie Freeman, Chris Bryant, nobody gets got, none of this. Who do you have locked in order for this starting lineup on opening day?
The batting lineup, yeah.
The batting lineup.
Okay. I would have George Springer leading off, of course.
It's like, what do we do now?
Oh, I think I talked about this the other day. I think we have to give it a shot, dude. I think we got to put Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio,
We have to do it, dude.
Okay.
The reason why is because Bo Bichette flourished in the 4-hole.
He did.
He drove in runs.
He was a bright.
He's not a
flower.
getting on base guy. He's a drive and runs guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean with the batting average,
He's got that Dante Bichette blood, baby. Like even though he's a little guy, he knows how to hit the home runs.
He's got the tennis hips, man.
Yes, he does.
Hips.
Yes, he does. And you're right. He did flourish in that 4 spot. Okay, so you got Biggio,
I gotta put Biggio
and you got Springer
to start
1.
the season.
Yeah, opening day.
Then we got Vlad. Then we got Bo, and then we got Teoscar Hernandez, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
So 5-6 right there.
Yeah, and then we got Alejandro Kirk. Right, he's gonna be
7.
catching. Then I know the last 2 guys, but I want to make sure that do we? Oh yeah, right. We have Randall Grichuk.
We also do have Randall Grichuk.
Okay, fine. Randall Grichuk 7 because he has pop. Kirky's 8, and then we have Espinal 9 as a nice leadoff guy, kind of that second leadoff guy position.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have. Okay, so then I guess Randall Grichuk is DHing.
Yeah, or either Springer is, and there's some outfield, but the 4 outfielders plus DH is with Randall
is what's
Grichuk.
going on there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't really have any problems with that to like start off. Something that I think that could be considered, and this is going to be a later like in-season development. I don't want to do it on opening day. Like even though I'm high on this guy, I'm not this high to like make this happen. But if he could, you prove to the management, like if he could, like we're like 40 games into the season right now, and he is doing very good, potentially Santiago Espinal.
Dude, Del Kermis just said that.
Did he say that
Yeah,
in the 2
I'm
spot?
tempted to put Espinal in the 2 hole.
I mean, like, you look at the guy's skill set and you think, okay, if you could prove this a little bit more, if you could show that it's like you are capable and like you're not just a one-hit wonder, you can get on base, you can hit. We don't really need you to be hitting for power in there because we have Vladdy behind you. It's like if you can learn to take a walk like Biggio whilst also having the batting average, I think I would be totally cool with putting you in the 2 spot.
Dude, his on-base percentage is 376.
That's pretty damn good, dude.
Whereas,
that is pretty damn good.
Biggio,
I think that was around the same as Biggio last year.
Yeah, Biggio had last year and struggled was 356. However, when in a full year of 2019, he had a on base of 364, and then 2020 375. So, dude, he's already doing what I want Biggio to do is get on base.
Literally.
So he's getting on base.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. Where I think to start, I think it would be kind of. Not that it's obscure to start him automatically there, but I think you'd have to just give the job to Biggio in the 2 hole to start because that's what he's used to. But if he struggles, and like you're saying, if he struggles in the first month and Espinal's kicking ass in the 2 hole,
and Espinal's doing
8
exactly what he did last year, but again down there in 8 or 9 or something, it's well,
you kind of have to put him up in the lineup.
Yeah, because the thing with Espinal too is that he literally was getting on base and doing what we said that Biggio needs to do, which is actually hit a baseball. And he was doing it, I think, for an over 300 average at the time, 311 or something like that. Very, very good numbers, you know. So that's a potential right there. I don't want to start off right away. The only time I would start that off right away is if Biggio had a horrible spring training and Espinal was so overtly hot.
So overtly,
like it was like, oh my God, like you are red hot right now. We need you in the top lineup. Biggio, go figure your crap out down there at the bottom, and like we will bring you up once you're ready to go.
I agree. Yeah, because like look, Biggio needs to hit to make it make sense. Because if Espinal is like a 270 on base,
or 370, you mean?
Or sorry, excuse me, 370.
Yeah.
Is Biggio would need to hit a 260 average, because I'm looking at his 2020 numbers. You need to hit a 260 average for his on base to be like 385, which would be clearly better, like by a bit.
Yeah.
But like that's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah, you need to do that, and also too, that's only just going off of on base as well, but not even factoring in the fact that it's like, well, how many extra runs get driven in from Santiago Espinal's 40 or 50 extra batting points.
Right, exactly.
It's because like
That's true.
that
We
will
need
get
to drive
factored
runs.
in as well.
That's
If
what
George
Marcus
Springer
Semien was.
doubles, it's like, well, boom, there's a run right there
That's
that we didn't have
true.
before. So
Facts. You know what? I'm leaning more that way. If we don't get anybody else, that's the way I'm gonna go. But I feel like Montoya's gonna want Biggio up there because number one, he's used to it. Number two, lefty.
Yeah, lefty, and frankly as well, and like I understand why this would happen. I feel like the media would come after Montoya a little bit if Biggio's
Yeah,
down
that's
there.
funny. Why would they do that? Because
Just not enough.
Biggio's got the title.
Yeah.
Biggio's got the name.
Yeah.
Espinal is a guy that we traded for the Red Sox. We got him for the Red Sox.
Is that actually where we got him from?
Yeah, we traded. So there's a guy, Steve Pierce, in I believe it was 2018. We traded to the Red Sox when they won the World Series, and we just got Santiago Espinal back.
Just as like a throw-in piece, eh?
No, that was the trade.
That was
Steve
it, eh?
Pierce, who was hot at the time, good trade, honestly, by Ross Atkins. We traded hot Steve Pierce, who was a nobody, really, he actually won MVP in the World Series, actually, when they won it.
Wow, okay.
So he was hot.
Yeah, fair enough. So, I mean, good trade from Boston as well.
Good trade for Boston, helped him win the World Series. But then we got Santiago Espinal. So honestly, I think it's a good trade because he's young and he's sticking around.
Yeah, for sure.